He threatening the checkmate. Prophylaxis finds another flight square for the king. C5! Oh! Dirty, dirty child.
I took his king! You guys, I took his king! This is what I don't understand about the pre-move, man.
Knight c5, pawn takes c5.
Let's go!
Go, Charlie.
Take that, Boomer GM. Take that, Jesse.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Yeah, I'll probably take mine.
One, 16 defended. What? Oh, good lord. Oh my god, White. Oh my god. The tension. Just so thick.
Yeah, son! Taste me now!
Yeah, so here's your cue, Hokie. You can cut right here.
All right, how's it going, everybody? The Scrubs are back with two new guests. Don't let the long hair and beard fool you. That's not Drew. Yeah, we got a Drew upgrade. How's it going, Xanth?
Hey, it's going good. Glad to be here.
And we're also joined by HPBobDole making his, I think, Dojo stream premiere. I believe you've never been on before, so welcome.
Thank you.
How you doing, Seth?
Oh, and me as well.
And Seth's here too.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Was hoping the Chiefs would lose today. They still might. You never know. Anyway.
Yeah,
Still happen.
We were following the Gamecast while we were sitting in the waiting room. Chiefs tied it up, another overtime game.
Anyway,
I'm assuming that's where Zero Sum is, and he won't be in chat because he's probably losing his mind right now because he's a Kansas City guy.
Yeah, that's right. So, in the pre-show, we waited to get to find out the origin of the HPBobDole moniker. So
yeah, we haven't been informed. We waited to be live where he could reveal. So HPBobDole, everybody wants to know where the name comes from. Get you.
We get live reaction.
It's not too exciting of a story, really. I feel more disappointing. I just basically it's a long time gamer tag of mine that so I'm in my early 30s, but I made this when I was 12 or 13.
So you're bringing up Bob Dole when you're 12 and 13?
So yeah, well, so I just thought Bob Dole was an amusing name when I was 12.
It is a funny name.
So I made it my username. I used to play a lot of Wolfenstein back in the day. I joined a clan. I don't know if you ever played that game. I joined a clan that was the Happy Penguin, which was a bunch of Linux guys. And so you had to change your name to HP to join their clan. So
okay.
I changed my name to HPBobDole, and then it stuck with me through the Xbox years. And
nice.
And when I was wanting to sign up for Twitch, I was like, I should stay true to my roots and keep my username.
Exactly. Don't want to sell out and change your name.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When you were 12 or 13, you were a big fan of the Viagra commercials, right?
I don't know. Was Bob Dole with them?
All right, Chess Latte's in chat, so you're gonna have to go Google who Bob Dole was because he was before your time.
And watch his Viagra commercials.
And watch his Viagra
I for sure thought
commercials.
it was going to be an SNL. I really thought it was going to be an SNL reference.
That's what I thought. Bob Dole does this. Bob Dole. Bob Dole does
Norm
this.
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
That's when I hear Bob Dole, I always think of Norm Macdonald. R.I.P. By the
Right.
way.
Yeah,
Sad days.
terrible, sad.
Yeah, all these classic comedians biting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bob Saget too. Whew.
Yeah, those were two ones that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Also, Bob Dole himself.
Also,
Bob Dole also dead.
I forgot.
Bob Dole died?
For, like this year.
Yeah,
Recently,
yeah,
a couple months ago.
yeah.
Oh
'cause
man, I missed that one.
yeah, 'cause I think he was was it late in state or whatever? Is that, am I saying that right?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
December
Man,
5th.
just a
December
month ago,
5th.
yeah.
Wow, he was old. man.
I actually completely forgot about that as we were talking about Bob Dole until you just said that.
I was still
Yeah,
waiting for Norm,
I had-
so I didn't even notice it.
Yeah.
Bob Dole died after Norm Macdonald, jailer. So yeah,
Dang, they
3 comedians.
they were linked. Yeah, Bob Dole was hilarious.
So of course Kansas City won the toss, so they get the ball. They're just going to drive down and score again.
Yeah, you gotta believe, Derek.
Yeah, I don't really know who I want. I kind of like Joe Burrow. He seems like a good guy.
Yeah,
but I like
Joe
Kansas
Burrow.
City. And I like Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Mm.
All right, so that's NFL talk.
Yeah.
I just got to pull it up. But what we're going to do today, if anybody remembers, all you loyal Dojo Scrubs fans that probably follow our shows on a daily basis and talk about it for the rest of the week. Last time Xanth was on, he brought us some historical games where we're looking at, was it Blackburn? Is that what we were looking at?
Yeah, it was Josephine Blackburn. The Black Death was last time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he did some research and pulled a bunch of games and positions and puzzles from a historical sense. So I think we're going to go along the same route
Yes.
tonight, because I'll say that Drew is out. I think he's just taking it off and watching football or something like that tonight. Is that what he said? He's slacking.
Is that what he said? Terrible.
I think that's what he said. He was just like hanging out with friends watching football or something.
They say he went to the game.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. Did he
He
go
went to a game. He doesn't.
Oh, or just watching.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he would have had to travel for that.
Wait, no,
yeah,
San Francisco. He's in San Francisco now. Is it
Yeah,
in San
he was-
Francisco tonight?
No, it's in LA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he fashions himself. He's been in San Francisco 3 months. He's a huge Niners fan now. Yeah.
I forgot about it. I didn't even put that together until just now. He's the San Franciscan now. It's gonna be all smug now.
Ooh, restaurants, fancy restaurants.
He's probably going vegan. He talks about gluten and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to the chess, and we'll rip on Drew another time when he's back on. I'll cut it over.
Yeah, let's get our romantic chess on.
Yeah, so Xanth, tell us what we're looking at here. I switched over, so you're sharing your screen. So
Yeah, absolutely. So this is actually a timeline I built. It's just a
Nice.
website that lets me just kind of curate different things. So really, it's an aggregator. So I go in here and I put the data in here, and the timeline fashions it for me. So when I took this class with David Pruce on the show, and he got me, I already loved history, and so he turned me towards chess history. So it's been kind of one of my side hobbies since then. And so I've been building this as just kind of a personal project. And so I was going to use it to help facilitate the intro to the historic chess player we're going to look at today, which is going to be William Davies Evans right here. I have it white for now, just to make him stand out. Normally he'd be green. How it's set up right now is like green are your good or eminent chess players, and then red are this kind of maroonish color is going to be your world champion caliber or world champion players. So, I've gone up through the middle of the century. Go ahead.
Where's Morphe?
Oh, Morphe's here.
Okay.
Morphe's there. He's down
Oh,
there.
gotcha.
I even made
Gotcha.
I made a dedicated timeline for Morphe too, so you can zoom in on Morphe if you wanted to. So there's like a whole separate thing for him. So, but I got him. So yeah.
Okay. Nice.
he got picked.
Yeah. So,
Sorry. Sorry, I'm also reading chat. I've got the game cast up. I'm paying attention to chess and
Terrible.
football. So loot tick FC, whatever. You're gonna have to keep me. All right, sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off. So
Oh,
is
no,
this
no,
and is this Evans, like
absolutely.
Evans Gambit Evans?
it is.
No,
So
that's-
yeah.
Is
yeah,
it?
no, it is. Yeah, this is William Davies
Oh,
Evans.
the
Um,
captain.
Yeah, the captain. So I can show a picture real quick if I click.
He's got
This is him.
a handsome beard.
Yeah, he looks like a captain, right? When
Yeah,
I look at him,
like
I see captain.
yeah,
Um,
him and Ahab.
Yeah,
He
he definitely kills some whales.
Did everybody from that age have that look? I mean, they all look the exact same. I would be like murdered because I can't grow a beard like that.
It's definitely a certain type. I think there was like probably two archetypes. There's this guy, and then there's gonna be the beardless type. So you're always gonna probably have those two archetypes you can go find. You're gonna have the skinny guy with just a mustache.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
you got to shave with a
Morphe never had a beard, did he?
no Morphe.
No, not that I'm
Morphe
aware
had
of.
that boyish, you know.
I'll be Morphe. I'll just go crazy when I'm like 24 or something like that and
Yeah,
die on the
Morphe
street.
was like
Shave
forever
with a
12.
knife, yeah.
So to give a little context, he's William Davies Evans was born in 1790. So like George Washington was president of the United States when he was born. So that's how long ago we're talking about. And King George III was still King of Great Britain. So it's like this is pretty decent long time ago.
Is he an American?
First, he's actually he's Welsh.
Welsh.
So he was born in Great Britain. Yeah. So he was a naval captain. He was a captain of a ship for the Royal Mail Service. And I guess to give a little bit of his background, yeah. So he's a seafarer. He started what's the term? I guess he started as a seaman at the age of 14. That was his life. At one point, he was a POW during the Napoleonic Wars, so he was captured by France and he was held by France. So he had an exciting life. He after that, he captained his own vessel, so he was like the captain of several vessels for the British government, not military, but more civilian, so like the mail service and whatnot. One of the things he did that for his profession that he's also credited for is inventing this tricolor light system for ships, which is supposed to help prevent collisions. So it was a safety feature that he got credited for.
green, red, white. I forgot. I read that recently. Yeah, because that's how you like tell which way a ship is going. So if you see a green light and a white light, if I have it right, then that means they're moving to the right. If you see a red light and a white light, it means they're moving to the left.
Yeah.
Like
So
a turn signal.
Yeah. Well, I have my motor's license. I know all that stuff.
You created turn signals for boats.
It's used on planes now too, Jailer, with the facts coming out.
Nice. Must have been lonely out at sea, just having to smash his fellow seaman at chess.
Yeah, so he picked it up at 28. So I guess once he became a captain, he didn't have
me
to,
too.
swab the decks.
I think I was 29 when I picked it up, actually.
Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah, there's hope for us, maybe.
So I can have a gambit named after me one time. I just have to captain a ship.
Yeah, DM Hokey Gambit. I like it.
It's where you lose.
Yeah. So what else about him? Okay, so yeah, so he was a naval captain. He was pretty famous in the chess scene, but he was never one of the greatest players. So he's going to be one of those guys who would hang out with like Staunton, and he was well respected by them. But he never rose to that level. He's a professional man, so he would never be considered the best in the world. But he was well respected. He would be he'd be people's seconds occasionally. He was an authority on chess rules. Some people would reference him like there was this rule that came up like, oh, can you deny or pass up en passant if it would force mate? And he was one of the ones who gave his opinion, and that was like the law at the time. Like, oh no, Captain Evans said it, so it must be the rule. So that type of thing. So he's well respected.
Like you have to take en passant if it's going to be mate. That's the
if it's forced. So I guess if it's the only move in the position, and if you don't take en passant, it would be like a stalemate. You have to take it or something along those lines.
Oh, can you claim stalemate if you can play en passant?
Yeah, it was something along those lines. I'd have to look up the specifics, but yeah, it was something along those lines. Was what he was.
That's rare.
He was referencing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at his contemporaries. So this is a long time ago, but you can see he had good company here. He came after Philidor, but he was around with Petrov, Staunton, a little bit of Steinitz, and there's some other famous people here like Lowenthal and Anderson and Paul Morphy.
Paulson?
Yeah, Louis Paulson, yeah. And so he was a little before, he started before the time. He was a little bit older than them, but he was alive during their time. As far as pretty famous players, Steinitz came around towards the middle of his life, and right in the middle of the Romantic era. And I guess as far as chess events, he lived through the famous Le Bornay's McDonald chess matches. He lived through the first international chess tournament. I don't think he participated, but that happened. And then he was alive when the Immortal Game happened with Anderson. He had the Immortal Game, the Evergreen Game. This guy was alive during that, and he was also alive when Morphy had his Opera Game. So kind of just tying it all together when this guy was alive. And then we could get into the position. Oh, I forgot to give the most important thing that you mentioned earlier. He invented the Evans Gambit, which we could put on a board if people need an intro to that. But, it's still a very practical opening today that gets used a lot.
It's like one of the, it's like one of like the kind of most tried and true gambits that most people say. Like it's the one that's like most gambits, they can kind of argue there's someone losing coming out of it or might not, but everyone says like the Evans Gambit is like solid.
Irrefutable.
There you go.
Yeah, so he was known for that, and he made this gambit. He spent a lot of time on the boat, so he was just like studying manuals, and he came up with it himself. And then he went and beat up Alexander McDonald, who was pretty famous and a pretty good player. But every time I show a McDonald game, he's always losing. But we're going to see a couple of those where once again McDonald's just getting trashed, unfortunately.
Yeah, McDonald played questionable opening. McDonald.
Yeah. Especially, it was 1830.
Yeah.
I like it how Eric just realized that you are not Drew or Nordovich. But also, I was going to ask you. So you said you made this.
You use the Jesse Craig pronunciation of Nordovich.
I know. I say it because I hear him say it the most. Nordovich. Did you? So you said you made this like whole timeline thing? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So
is this like public?
So like, I can zoom out.
We can share a link or.
Yeah, let me send it over to you if you want to share it.
Yeah, post it in, send it to the Zoom chat or something like that, and I can post it in case someone, other people want to check it out.
Let's see, Zoom chat. Let me find that. I'll put it in the
Game over. Cincinnati Bengals are going to the Super Bowl is one of the weirdest statements I've ever said.
Wow,
that is so weird. The Bengals. It's hard to believe that the Bengals could ever be good, right? Because I know they have like the most ridiculous uniforms. They look like a kid's team. Like
they've been like a joke since I was like a kid. Like I've never believed in the Bengals.
Yeah.
Chad Ochocinco back in the day, he's just running around.
And even better, I had a bet that Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes would both have 250 plus yards passing, and Joe Burrow ends with 250 on the dot.
Oh my god! Seriously, watch. They're gonna go back and like take like 1 yard away or something like that and screw up your bet. I gotta
watch out for those stat corrections.
Yeah, those ones where you get all excited and then they just take it away.
Yeah,
man, I can't. That's shocking. All right, I just posted the link to this timeline. If anybody else wants to like check it out or something that
so
Xanthus made.
Yeah, so each one should be clickable. It'll have a brief snippet, usually from Wikipedia, but then it'll list videos. And so, like when the Dojo has videos, I'll put it on there. I'll find videos online. I'll find them. And at the bottom, you'll see articles and whatnot. So there's a lot of good articles.
What a resource!
Yeah, you were just hiding this. You didn't tell anybody about this. You've had this the whole time.
I just built it in the past couple months, so I think I posted it once in the Discord. But yeah, I'm still just building it out. It's still a work in progress.
Man, if I taught like a chess class, this would be a big. I would definitely.
Yeah, either post this link again, or I'll post it or something like that in the Discord. Because this is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to die to me. I don't think so, Jailer. Do you have any living people on the list, Sam?
Jailer needs to know. Do you have to die?
So far, that's my rule.
You have to die. Oh, so you can end their bar, of course.
Yeah. So I won't be able to end their bar. So the only person who I was about to put that I didn't would have been because he's still alive actually. Bobby Fischer played him. I'm blanking on his name. Spassky, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to put Spassky.
Isn't it like his birthday today or something? Isn't he like 85 today? I saw that on Twitter.
Yeah, and then when Spassky, he was born
January 30th. Holy
today,
cow.
yeah, that's today. Yeah, I thought I saw that on Twitter today.
It's a Spassky birthday stream.
It is.
Right. And how old is he?
85.
85. Yeah.
Oh man, I would have thought older, but
Yeah, I just happened to
have
see
no
that
frame of
today on
reference
Twitter that
anymore.
it was his 85th birthday. Someone had posted that.
The oldest living world champion. Yeah.
Is that
Alrighty,
true?
so
Yeah. There's older. Yuri Averbach is still alive. He's 99.
I
wow.
forget. Yeah.
Is he the only living person out of the first crop of grandmasters, or is he
I
or are
don't
they all dead
know.
now?
Yeah. When was the Grandmaster title
He's the
initiated?
In the
he's the
50s?
oldest. He's the oldest living grandmaster. I don't know if he is the only living original, or if he even is an original grandmaster.
They might all be dead by now.
Probably.
Who's your favorite player? Bob Dole. I want to call you Bob Dole, not Dave. Who's your favorite class? Do you have like a favorite classical player that you always go to?
Not really. Not usually not a history chess buff. I just kind of play for fun.
That's what I'm not either. Like I want to learn more, but like I don't actually know. Like I have life and games and Mikhail Tall, so I'll just say Tall whenever I say it.
Yeah. Everyone likes Tall.
That's what I said. Yeah, and I've got the.
As far as feature, that is a thing you can do.
Pre Deuce Tall Christmas present he sent to me.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Hand drawn by Mr. Pravid Deuce himself.
Smoking,
Oh, man.
which is appropriate.
I like him. He had like that claw hand too. That like nobody really
He
knows
did
about.
have
Like he
a
always
claw.
like hit it.
Yeah, well, no, you can see sometimes he'd move the.
He was a raging
pieces with
alcoholic.
it.
I'm like, that's perfect. He's my
Yeah,
favorite.
Chain smoker.
sometimes you see him just claw the piece and put
Yeah.
it.
Or he's got the cigarette in his claw and he's like playing and just like destroying people. That's why he's my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the alcohol
yeah.
and the claw.
No, there's the cigarette. The claw, his right hand was the claw. His left hand was normal.
Yeah.
He would try to hide his left hand. I thought in photos.
Yeah, he almost
so
like almost all the photos he's got it like down below the table. Like he didn't bring it up much.
Right. I saw a funny video of Tall and Fisher, and Tall like the first move of the game. I think he was black. I was trying to remember it actually. What he like pump fakes the move, his first move.
Oh really?
He like I can't remember if he pretends to play like I can't remember if he's white or black. So he either pretends I think he's black because I think he like pretends like he's gonna play the French defense and then he plays E5. And he's like, ah! And he's like laughing, and Fisher's like not amused. Fisher's like, like, yeah.
All right, so you got Chess Latte's got the book Life and Games of Mikhail Tal. I have that. I need to finish going through it. So on top of the history lesson, you've got some or sorry, were you still going through the history, or did you have some? I think you had some examples you were going to show us.
Yep, I set them all up in the form of puzzles, but I got examples from Evans's games for y'all to solve, and then also he actually composed some puzzles as well, so I got those to share as well. So we can start.
Cool,
nice
doing that. So the first few are easy, and then or should maybe easy. I don't know. It's hard for me. Everything's hard for me, but I assume it's gonna be easy for y'all. So
this should be a regular dojo feature, by the way, Xanth. You giving a lecture on some historical person.
Sure, anytime you'll want me.
I like these historical things. That's why I said I want to know more of these like historical games because I like them. I just don't have a good history of all that stuff.
Black is he white or black?
So
hair?
this he is white. This is gonna be from the very first game recorded with the Evans Gambit.
Black was a big fan of putting their pieces on the H file here.
Yeah, that is a weird.
This is old McDonald, your favorite again. Oh, Alexander McDonald.
That is a weird
so
setup.
This
White
is
to
Evans
play?
McDonald.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Black looks cooked, but
this is a weird setup.
It's a Mate in 3 is what you're looking for.
Okay.
Mate in 4 happened in the game, but there's a Mate in 3 in the position.
Okay. Yeah, the king doesn't look too good here.
Yeah, that is an exposed king.
Spartan King. Gonna go out on a shield.
Yeah. The diagonals are.
Oh, and for reference, Black's last move was putting his queen on H4 here. So that was Black's last move.
McDonald, come on.
So the queen. So they black is threatening mate.
Yeah, but it's never gonna happen.
No, play defensive. You got to defend.
Even if white didn't have a mate, he would just play like H3, and then he would go back to mating you. But
yeah.
anyway.
I think Chess Latte sees it. He sent an emote. Normally that means he sees
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm looking at checks first. So there's a lot.
Yeah. Kind of.
What are you calculating, Dave?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Seth. I want to talk to Dave.
I was looking Queen B5 check,
That's my first thought too.
and then probably met with C6.
Mhm.
C6, you get another check
Then
when you take the
take on
E pawn.
E5.
Queen E5.
Then
Okay.
King's
King-
gotta
king-
go to D7.
Queen D7. Oh, King D7, yeah.
King-
Yeah.
And,
Where's our mate?
Yeah, is that a mating line? He said mate in 3. So what we had? What's the?
That is a mating line. That's the line that was played in the game. So you're hitting a mate in 4.
Oh, okay. Mate in 4.
Queen E6.
Could Bishop B5 be faster? Maybe.
It could be. I threw it away initially before on the block, but if Bishop B5, if he blocks with the C pawn, then you play
Then
Queen E6.
E6.
That's
which
mate.
take.
No, it's
Is
not.
it?
Sorry. He blocks with the queen, and then you take.
And then you mate. Yeah.
So you got it. That's it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Teamwork.
So here, this is forced. There's no other move in the position but this.
Okay, that's actually what I didn't calculate if that was
And-
if that was a forced move or whether. But yeah, that I
Very-
can see that now. That was forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That gave you clearance for your queen, so your queen cannot go here. And then only move in the position now is the blocking with the queen and mate. And Bob Dole, your move was what actually played in the game. So that's also good. It's just as good as Davies Evans. He was great. So that to look at that line, that's going here first. Same thing. You got a block. That's the only move in position. You come over here with the check. King is forced
Yeah.
up.
D7.
D7. I guess.
And then let's see. Let me get this right. It's let me make sure
Queen
there's
E6.
Queen,
Or
yeah,
Queen
Queen
E7.
E6?
No.
Queen E7.
it's this. Yeah, it's Queen E6.
Uh,
And then
Oh, okay.
this. So I think that's what happened in the game.
wouldn't
variation.
Queen E7 just have been mate? No, wait. What?
No, the queen hangs. Well, it doesn't hang, but trade queens.
Oh.
No, it does hang because then you
Yeah.
then you take the bishop. Yeah, so that
Yeah. Well, you'd lose a bishop.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that'd be bad.
Just still pretty.
All
So
right.
yeah, this was the
Good.
and this is in the very first Evans Gambit game, but it was a slight. Some people don't consider it the first Evans Gambit game because it was delayed. Like he castled before he did the B4 move. If you're familiar with the Evans Gambit,
Yeah,
Should we show
might
that?
as
Should we
well.
show
Yeah,
that?
actually show the Evans Gambit just in case anybody
All
doesn't know. I mean, Chess Latte probably doesn't know it because he doesn't know a lot
For
about
the
chess
news.
or
Yeah,
anything.
chess
Right.
latte doesn't know
So-
that.
So the Evans Gambit is E4 opening. So E4, E5. Now
Oh,
you
no,
got
wait, no, there it
three
is. Sorry, it was
here.
delayed.
The Italian.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
chess latte's more of a Settlers of Catan player.
And so the Evans Gambit.
So is
here.
G and
This is
Jesse
Evans
Cry,
Gambit.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we have the Evans Gambit on the board. I think the most practical move is to take it, from what I understand, and then you go like this.
Yeah.
And so what this game did, what made this one a little different, and it's his move, it's his game, so he can do what he wants. Is I believe it went like this. Went like this, and then I believe he
Oh, okay.
castled. He played here, and then he hit him with it. So, but
So
this is
Mr.
still the
Evans
first time this
himself
position was
did
on
it,
the
and they were
board,
like,
was
"No,
in-
that's not the Evans Gambit," but he did it.
Yeah, yep.
He can tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what? He's like, it's me. What do you?
Yeah. We know Chess Latte. We're just giving you crap. We know you know what the Evans Gambit is.
So
Just admit you don't know it, Latte. It's fine.
We know you just looked it up. We know you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, your friend Charlie. Yeah, that sounds like a real person.
What's your normal play, Dave Bob Dole? Like, are you an E4 D4 player?
Depends on the time control, and like in rapid, I usually play D4, and like faster games, I play E4. So I play a lot of Bullet on my phone. I'm like kind of addicted to Bullet.
Yeah. So you're not allowed to say that. So this is a Dojo stream. You're not allowed to talk about Bullet, but yeah, I played way too much Bullet.
I can only play on a touchscreen. I'm really bad with the mouse.
Really, I was just talking about that. I was just talking about that with somebody. I was like, I can't play on a touchscreen. You just play Bullet on a touchscreen. I'm so much better with a mouse.
Yeah, I can only play Bullet with a touchscreen. I can't anything.
Really?
Like anything faster than like.
I've got I've got to have like I've got like my gaming mouse, and I'm so much better with a mouse. I like 1.0 Bullet.
I used to always play a trackpad. That's why I was.
Oh jeez. Hey, who are you, Charlie?
I just got a mouse, so hopefully it'll be a little better now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is this our next puzzle? Because I think I have it.
Oh yeah. So
the
first game happened in 1825, 26. For the first Evans Gambit, this is the second time the Evans Gambit ever showed up, and it's in 1829, and it's against the same person, Evans versus McDonald. So yeah, this is also a main.
Oh, McDonald's King. Yeah, I got it. I think.
All
yeah,
right, give me a second.
Check. Is this main 3 though? Wait, yeah.
That's main
1.
Oh,
1.
I think
2.
I got it.
Yeah. It's 3. I got it in 3.
Yeah.
No matter what, there's 2 options. There's 2 things, 2 defenses for black, but they both lead to mate in 3.
Yeah. Dave, do you have an idea? I just didn't want to say it if you're still thinking, because I can also double check.
You want me to say what I was thinking?
Yeah. I think I got it. So what were you thinking?
Bishop F6.
I think there's something more forcing. Unless I'm going crazy.
More forcing.
What's the number 1 most forcing move? Unless I'm crazy. You guys can tell me to shut up if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Forcing.
There's
one move that has 0, that only has 1 possible response.
No, there's
Maybe Bishop F8.
Yeah. It's a check.
What about a
check?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a check.
Taking.
Hey, there's Mr. Nordovich himself.
Mr.
By the way, Drew replaced you with someone that had.
Yeah, he was able to take a break from conducting his trolley to watch the scopes.
Right,
down to the nearest baguette store.
So queen takes H8.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has to take it. And then bishop check. And then
Yep. And then rook. Boom. Beat down city.
No, block with the queen. Block with the queen.
Take the queen. Take the queen. Very nice.
Yep.
I only get puzzles right when it gives away the queen. Yeah, that's what. What's the moral of the story? Always look to give away your queen first in any situation.
Mm-hmm. Queen sack first.
It's chess
always sack the queen.
life hacks with the Dojo Scrubs.
Yeah. It won't lead to you winning a high percentage of your games, but it will lead to very cool wins if they happen.
I think 100 is the lowest rating you can have on chess.com, right? So you'll hover right around there.
The lower you go, the more likely it'll work.
Yeah.
So win-win.
That's true. Not that we're condoning sandbagging. That's against the terms of service, so don't listen to us.
That's true. Latte points out that if you take the queen, white's losing.
Check. Yeah.
That is queen. Oh wait.
Trying to think, are they
Yeah,
losing here?
fumbled.
Yeah, they're down a piece. Well, actually,
no,
no.
it's-
Two pieces versus a rook.
Yeah. I'll take that any day.
Wait, no, wait. Hold on. 2, 4. No, wait. We're up.
Yeah,
in
what is the piece
exchange.
count?
We're up in exchange, Latte.
Oh yeah, yeah, black's up a piece, right?
No,
Get this.
All right.
No, because
Oh, the rook's gone.
Count the
Yeah,
pawns.
yeah.
They got more pawns. They got a lot more pawns.
Let's see.
They have 2 more pawns. They have 2 pawns for an exchange. It's an even trade.
Let's see how bad it
Turn
is.
on the eval bar. Yeah, white's according to the eval bar, which we rely on
1.9.
heavily here at the dojo. That white is still winning.
Yeah, just get your other rook in, and the board's so open they should dominate.
Yes,
Nice.
yeah. So these are all Evans. I already forgot.
Yeah.
All right, this is how good I am at
William
a history lesson. What's Evans' full name?
William Davies Evan. Davies
William-
like Davies Jones Walker.
Okay, yeah,
William
yeah. So
Davies
these
Evans.
are all William Davies Evans games.
And it turns out sacking your bishop is sound. So you don't have to go for the mate if you don't want to. You can still win by
Prolong the
sacking
game,
your
give-
bishop. Yeah.
Give some entertainment.
Yeah.
If they just go ahead.
Oh, someone
gonna
in
show the
chat
mate again.
asked, is this another Evans game? Yeah, this is another Evans McDonald beatdown.
Yep. This is the second time the Evans game was ever played in history. At least that we have record of.
When he saw McDonald, he's like, this guy's game. This is-
That was a pretty. I like that one. I like the mate. It's a nice sequence. All right.
So this one is also from a McDonald game. It's a little weird. So this one's not even in the chess base database. I had to like go deep into like this encyclopedia book to find it because it was played at odds. So it was not at odds. McDonald was the better player, so McDonald actually took the odds. So McDonald was missing a knight. This believe it or not, McDonald was considered the better player, so he gave knight odds to Evans.
He gave knight odds after those 2 beatdowns? A guy makes me like that. He's not getting night odds.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chess Latte already sees it. Stop bragging, Chess Latte.
So so I guess a little intro. The next 3 puzzles are about this game, and so this one is, as far as I know, is just to win material, but he might do something better. But there's a move in the position to win material, and then the next 2 I'll give you all a choice. There's either it's the same game, but I can either start you at the mate in 7 or start you at the mate in 2. So after this
Mate in
puzzle,
7.
I'll give.
Yeah, we'll go for the mate and stuff. But okay, so McDonald is black or Evans is black?
Evans is black.
See you later,
Yeah.
Drew.
It's Evans's move. It's black's move, and white just attacked the bishop with this move right here. So that's what just happened in the game.
So you said this one
Now
is to
it's-
win material.
Yep.
Apparently, Drew and Dritman are doing some very weird things. They should.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. Is that a euphemism for something? Leather flag?
Yeah, another flag in the air. What a listen.
Keep it family friendly, Drew.
Come on,
we don't need to
guys.
know what
Yeah.
you and Dritman are doing.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. So, I'm sorry. So Evans is black.
Evans is
Okay.
black with a chance to win material.
And he
I think
started-
McDonald tried to. Oh, just to give background, I think in this game McDonald tried to play the Evans gambit against him, if I remember right. But it could be a different game. But
Wow,
McDonald
coming
in
at
the
him,
past did try to play
with
that-
his own
yeah.
gambit.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
gotta say, black is up a piece.
yeah, because of the night odds. Yeah, so you can't really put on eval.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, McDonald should rethink that next time. McDonald has the worst variation of the Sicilian named after him. So we know so I guess he was good enough to get an opening named after him, but it's also a completely trash opening.
All right. I have not successfully looked at anything, so
Yeah. Just trying to win it here.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
just
so the
a
bishop's under attack. There's no checks. No obvious captures. Trying to go through my checklist.
There's a few captures.
What are the weaknesses, guys? All right, Erikito is coaching us.
We got a loose bishop on e2 and a loose queen on g3. But there's nothing like immediate. There's no immediate way to attack them. Weaknesses on d3 and c3. Relative weaknesses, I guess they're both defended. But we haven't. You know what the last move was, Erikito?
Oh, hold on. That rook
C4
is
was the last move.
What about What about knight takes b4, bishop d4? Out can't
Yep.
save that. Can't save that rook.
Yep, you got it.
Yay!
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, 'cause
What if you play knight d4 instead? Does it still work? I guess you don't win a pawn, but
knight
don't
d4
have
they
to-
can
to take
push. Yeah, they can
they
just
could
push.
push past.
Or no, they can just take the
yes.
bishop. Sorry.
Oh, take the bishop. Of
But then
course,
you
the
could take the
bishop's-
bishop.
Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, don't listen to me. I'm a moron.
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out.
To show what happens. So this is this knight is you can't take it. It's poisoned. So just to show it, if you were to take it, you lose. You don't lose the rook. You actually end up losing this knight because they'll block, and then you can move it. So you lose a full piece if you do that.
Oh yeah. They could save. They could save the rook by sacrificing the knight.
Well, but they took a piece. So you took a piece, but yeah, you got.
But you get the pawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, and the
So
position.
I guess it's a pawn. Yeah, a pawn in position. McDonald didn't go for this, so McDonald saw this, and I forgot what he played, but he didn't. He didn't take this. He called it a sack. He sacked the pawn, and he moved on with his game.
And the old pawn sack.
Yeah, already down a knight. Interesting.
Yeah, but then you also, but even in that position, if he doesn't take, you still have the threat of knight c2 there, right? So how do you defend knight c2?
Yeah,
Dropping the bishop back.
see, you could develop the knight or something.
Yeah, you could develop the
You
knight.
play knight d2, and then the rook can move.
Yeah, that's true.
And let me pull up the. I'll look and see what happened in the game real quick, just to have closure. Let's see. That was this one. So this. What move is this? Let's see.
Oh yeah, but he's right. After knight d4, it still wins because after knight d4, if they take your bishop, you take their bishop, hitting their queen, and then I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering if that knight d4 line actually does work. That's why I was looking at it, because if you take the bishop,
And then you're forking queen and the other bishop. So like the queen would have to. Oh no, sorry, the other bishop's defended. Never mind. But
Yeah,
either
yeah,
way,
yeah.
you're hitting. You take the bit. It's a bishop trade, and then you would. I don't know.
What move are y'all looking at? I can put it on
Anyway.
the board.
sorry, if you go back, go back and play knight d4 instead of knight b4.
So they
So
take
if they
your bishop.
take, yeah,
take their
they
bishop.
take the bishop. Okay, yeah, and then you take their bishop, hit their queen.
Queen moves, but then your knight is.
Then you
No,
can take
yeah,
the-
your knight can. Well, where is your knight trapped? No,
Yeah,
your knight comes out to f4.
Knight takes bishop there, Xanth.
Knight takes bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're hitting queen now. And then the queen can always, the knight can, no, it can't drop back to f4.
Yeah, I can.
Well, the bishop will hit it, you'll win a pawn.
Okay,
And white will
lose
win a pawn.
But then you would take the c pawn. I don't know.
I think you just take the bishop. I think you just have to
Yeah,
take
you
the
just
bishop there.
You just take
So
the
okay,
bishop.
that doesn't work because they win your other bishop, so trades come back even, I guess.
Could try to start.
Oh, they
keep
could
on-
desperado
keep second.
on there.
Oh yeah, they could.
Yeah.
But then you take their queen and it hits their rook, and then they
And checks them too. Actually, that's not good.
checks.
Yeah.
Oh, and then wins
actually,
the
No, no,
But then
no.
they
At
can
that
win the
point, you would
rook.
just save your queen. No, no, no.
Yeah.
You would just save your queen because you'd take their queen with check. Then you would save your queen. Then
Oh
they
yeah,
would
yeah,
save
yeah,
their
yeah,
rook.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that yeah. So it doesn't work. Gotcha.
That's GG's.
Okay.
In the game, what happened is after this, he just played a column A3, and then he just took his pawn and went home. So this is how the
Or
game
that, yeah.
right
Because
here.
I was trying to figure out how to save that rook before. Yeah, and also just
Ah,
playing
yeah,
A3,
yeah, yeah.
A3 kicks it back. That's right.
And then the rook gets A2. Yeah.
All right, so so that was that one, and so the next one I'm gonna start it at the mate and 7 position, and it's kind of fun. I like this position, but white's
All right, you got
last
30
move,
seconds.
so
HP
same
HPBobDole to
game.
find mate and 7. Go.
Yeah, the last, I believe the
All
last move
variations.
was putting this queen here. Yeah, there are variations too. So so actually, did I do the wrong one? 1 second.
No,
Let me-
be quiet, latte.
I think it's this one.
He's probably already seen it. He studied it.
Here we go. It's this one.
Yeah, it wasn't in the
All right,
right
so
position.
this is mate and
latte.
7.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then there's a theme going on in this position that will it plays it, and it kind of plays out. But once you find the theme, everything kind of starts clicking together. I don't know if theme's the right word, but anyway, I'll be quiet.
Motif.
Yeah, motif. There you go.
That's a chess theme.
I feel like this looks like a pattern from like one of the chessable, like either common chess patterns or
Well, we've
1001 things. It's like something that feels like it's close, but it's not a mate and 7. though.
Yeah, I can give hints, or I can just let me know.
Give
when you
us
want
give
hints,
us
I
a
can go-
minute. Yeah, let us think about it a little bit.
Yep. Yeah. No rush at all, Joe.
Chess latte, you can't go eat. You have to stay here. You have to stay with us.
Latte, no food. No food.
No food. This
Bring
is
it
chess
back.
time.
No food till you finish your chess.
Okay, then there's that. And I'm like stuck in my head where I'm only looking at one move to start.
Does it involve sacking your queen?
Always sack your queen. Hold on, don't say Xanth. But now, like once he said that, I was like, wait a minute. Is he on to something? What's your candidate? What are your candidate moves, guys? What are you looking at? We'll start with you, Dave. What do you got? Anything jumping out to you?
Let's take a look at Rook D3. Looks interesting.
Rook D3. Oh, okay. I wasn't thinking about that.
Sort of threatening.
Threatening mate on H3.
Yeah.
But
Man, had not looked
what
at
if they
that.
play King
They
King
have
H2?
Rook E or Rook E3.
Rook E3.
No, Rook E3, you could just take it with your bishop, but then the bishop, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Interposing. Bishop E3, though. Might be possible. No, again, it still loses a piece, but yeah.
I was trying to figure out if bishop takes E4 works, check.
Bishop
And if
E4.
if they take with I don't know. If they
I
take
was
with
thinking.
the E rook, then you can throw in a check with a D rook.
Oh,
But if they take
No, sorry,
with the
then
F
they
rook,
no, sorry, sorry. Then the queen takes the rook.
they
so
take
he
with the
takes-
F rook.
Then I sacrifice the queen. always sacrifice your queen. That's the lesson of today. You know how like the U.S. chess school lectures have like a theme like that? The theme for this Scrubs lecture is always sack your
Always.
queen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that works.
Okay. All right, hear me out. Queen e4.
I like it.
E4.
All right, so if rook e takes e4, we're gonna play rook d1.
Then the queen takes it. Keep forgetting that queen. That's what all my lines. I was like, I kept forgetting that the queen covers that square.
Dang, terrible. All right. Then if okay, then not rook d1, rook g1.
Same line with queen sack to start, or no? So what did you say? You
queen,
said
queen e4, rook e takes e4.
What if
rook
F takes
g1?
though?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec.
Okay.
Rook f g1.
rook f
I
g1.
guess. Oh no, sorry, rook g1. The only rook that can go to g1. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. Then I guess king h2 is forced.
Yeah.
And then no.
And if I want to actually make the moves, I can. I'm just doing arrows for now to.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't think yet.
Yeah, don't make the moves.
We're trying. This is a visualization exercise too.
Gotta.
Scrubs can teach something.
Actually,
not much, but
no. I changed my mind. I want my second move to be bishop e4.
So queen takes e4.
Bishop e4.
Takes e4. Check.
Do I want that? Rook takes it. No, I don't want that. Okay, I think I might have gone too far.
Yeah, I don't think that line works. I want it. I want the queen to sacrifice to work, but
yeah. But it's something along those lines. We just need to move their stuff out of the way, and then all our stuff is pointing. Those bishops are like bearing down, and the rooks.
All right, I'm gonna look at. I did look at chat. Start with rook g1.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did anybody look at rook g1?
I did start. I did try that too, but it wasn't as fun. All right, so that was rook g1. Then rook takes.
Rook has to. Well, rook doesn't
they
have
can
to
play
take
king h2. I think we'll start with the capture line. But now if the rook is on, now can we sack our queen?
Oh yeah, no, you just take with the.
You take the bishop.
Yeah, take with the bishop. Check.
Take with a bishop. Fine, we'll do it practically. Yeah.
King h2.
King h2, and then yeah. They can also take your bishop, but they probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I was. They can take it, but I felt like
we could play queen g7 now and just sorry, not queen g7. We could then like a quiet move, maybe like a queen e5.
I'm terrible with quiet moves, like at least in a game situation. I'm like, if
that doesn't even work. Rook is defender. Man, I am so off today.
Do you have something, Dave? You look like you have something.
Just no, I don't think that line works.
Take the rook back first? Why take? We're trying to mate in 7, not take their stuff. I don't know. Doesn't seem like trading a bunch of material.
So if we go back, rook g1 check.
Mm-hmm.
Rook takes.
Mm-hmm.
King. I already forgot the line.
Yeah, I don't think we have a line from here.
Rook check takes
You could try Dave's
Bishop-
rookie,
Bishop
rook
D.
I
D3.
still think Rook D. Yeah, Rook
Yeah, Rook
D3 looks
D3.
interesting. There's a lot of possibilities there. So like,
Yeah,
That's your
did it- yeah.
first. I will say that's the right first move. Okay, that's
Should have listened to you from the start.
Yeah.
All right, Rook
We were
D3.
way to go, Bob Dole.
Yeah, we're trying to go too crazy here. We're trying to
Yeah, so
Just
Rook
like-
D3 can't take because the bishop's pinned.
just
So-
bring in
so
another
if-
piece and thread maintenance.
so either goes like what's the response to that? It's either like Rook E2 or King.
King H2 was the only thing I was seeing.
King H2.
But I don't
Or
know if
Rook
that's
E2.
Rook E2. Yeah, to block. That's also a possibility. Yeah.
So I don't know which one's better in that situation.
We'll just work on one at a time. So let's just say King H2. What would we do?
King H2 would probably go like Rook G2, Rook G3.
Rook
Like,
G3.
Bring the other G.
The
other rook
rook, the D rook on. Oh,
Yeah.
the other rook.
What move did y'all get for white? Oh, I might have
Sorry.
missed it.
King
King
H2.
Then um
My brain isn't working. King H2.
Yeah, I would go Rook 6 to D3.
so the G rook to D3, double on the third rank.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually moving it.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to. You're saying put it on here?
Yeah, that's what he's suggesting. But there's no, it can't take it. It's oh no, yeah, they can take it now. After King H2, the bishop's not pinned anymore.
That's true.
So after King
well,
H,
then you could take the Rook. Queen.
Trying to see if there's any like bishop.
yeah,
G2.
that's true.
No, sorry, not bishop G2. Bishop G1 check.
Bad
Rook
rule.
take. No, that.
Yeah, we want to like, yeah. These dumb rooks and bishops are in our way.
Well, once you get both the Rooks and the third rank,
Yeah,
I feel like they're in trouble.
they're definitely in trouble.
I don't know how they stop checks from there. So what would they play?
Well, if they take your rook, you take their rook, you say?
Yeah.
And then
Somebody may have gotten it in chat. I haven't seen. I haven't looked at the whole. I saw a line, but I don't know what the line is.
they're wrong.
So- Are they?
Yeah, they did it in too few moves. They did it in like 6
Few.
moves, I think.
Oh. I haven't looked at their line, but I see.
Oh, they did it in 5 moves. So I mean, they may be right. Their line might be right, but it's probably not the best defense from white.
Oh yeah, because you said this was a mate in 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, last I checked my notes, it was a mate in 7, but we can try what they have.
Let's
No,
go through it. Yeah,
the-
sure.
the-
So he says Rook D3, which we got. King H2. Bishop takes E4. Oh, he already, or they already said maybe they don't have to recapture one of them. Bishop takes E4. Rook takes E4.
Which rook? This one?
I don't. Rook F takes E4. So F. But they said white doesn't have to capture on E4 because it's not forced, so it might not, that line might not work.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy game, so it's there's a lot of variations out there. I wouldn't because it was actual from a real game, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put Rook D3 because you already said to put, you can put that on the board. Rook D3. Sorry, I'm just muting. There's a lot of screaming and crying in the background.
Then king h2.
Yeah, so
that's the right one too. So I'll
Okay,
keep those on
alright.
the board now. Let me see what we're at. See what the mate is now. Let's see what the count is. Make sure.
is there anything with bishop
What if you
d6?
did you sack the rook first? No. On g2. Bishop takes e4 threatens rook g2. That's true. So they take your bishop.
Well, you're saying they take our bishop on e7?
No, if we take on e4 here in this position, if bishop takes e4, let's just say, I don't know, I would say probably the f rook would take. And then what?
Queen d6.
Queen.
Although they just mess with bishop f4. Really? Yeah.
Oh, queen
don't know.
d6. Yeah, queen d6 is promising. Actually, queen d6, because then what?
I guess bishop f4, and then you could go rook d2.
Bishop f4. Yeah, it doesn't quite work, does it?
Now the mate's on 5, perfect play, which didn't happen in the game, but now the mate is in 5 and from this position. That's on the board now. I mean, this position happened in the game, but not the mate 5 exactly.
Is there anything? I'm just looking at the pin on the rook that we could do.
So that's why I like the idea of swinging the rook on the g file over to g3, so you can get your queen involved by going to g7.
I think I saw this variation when I first did it, but it's looks like the best move right now is right up the if you want to hit it right up the romantic alley. So
Sacrifice.
Let's go.
Sacrifice the queen.
Queen e4. Queen e4. Why is that better than bishop e4 though?
It's 3 moves faster checkmate is why apparently.
Sack me. That's what she's screaming, jailer. Why is it okay? So, but like I can't tell the difference like in the mating pattern if you sack your queen or trade the bishop. But okay. So if queen e4, let's say the f rook takes again.
I think the f rook taking is
bishop
bad because bishop d6 check.
But then bishop f4, the same problem as when we played queen d6 check.
Then you can throw in rook b2 check.
Rook
or you
b2.
could you could just take it.
Yeah.
You take it.
They can't take back because the rook is pinned.
Oh, the rook is still pinned by that bishop. Yes. That's why. That's the difference. Because the bishop pins the rook. The bishop pins the rook. Okay. Yeah, so then you take on f4.
But could they also just move the king?
They could do something.
Oh, they can't move the king.
King is pretty boxed in, yeah.
Yeah.
So they take your queen. They take your queen. Now after bishop d6, though, they could play. Couldn't they play? They could play king h1, right? Wait, the rook isn't
No.
pinned.
No, they can't because the bishop. Oh no, you're already saying the bishop. Yeah, so they could move the king back.
Bishop
So
F4.
you're saying
Wait, the bishop wasn't
sack?
ever pinned. The rook
Oh no, they
was never
can't because then
pinned.
that's mate.
We
with,
were wrong. Hold on.
Check.
This
Rook
was
H3.
this was all wrong.
this is what I have right now. I had have y'all sacking the queen on e4, rook on f captures back, and then I heard bishop d6 check.
Now can you play bishop f4 actually? Yeah, play bishop
Um,
f4 for white.
And bishop f4.
Mm-hmm.
After you sack the queen.
Sack the
You're-
queen,
you're-
rook takes, bishop d6, bishop f4. Then what do? We could take on f4.
But it's black's move right now. You still want this check first? Or?
Yeah, we want the check, then we want bishop f4. Ah, yeah, then you
I
take,
forgot that we sacked the queen this time.
then you take the bishop on f4, I think that's check, right? And if they take back with the f rook again, then you get rook g2. But rook g2, king h1, and where's our mate though? Oh yeah, king h rook h3 is mate, right? In that line.
Correct. Yep. That's it. That's
Wait, did you get it? I missed the line.
And then
So that's the that didn't happen in the game, but yeah, that's the best line. That's
So
the best
sorry,
continuation,
say it again. So queen takes, rook takes.
It was
bishop d6,
check.
which is the key here. Bishop f4. Take it. Check. Rook takes. Rook g2. King h1. Rook h3 mate.
Oh, that bishop's down there on b7. I missed that in that line. I was like, I forgot it was covering it. I was like, how does he not just take the rook? All right,
well done. And so
that was
go
a
ahead.
tricky line.
But there were other. What are there other? They didn't have to block with the bishop on f4, but I guess it's probably a faster mate if they don't. Because if they just move the king, then we just
it's just mate, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That is mate. Wow, that's a crazy mate. Okay, yeah.
One other variation that's pretty cool that I like is what happened in the game. Let's
Rook
see,
d3 was the real star move.
Yeah, Bob Dole came. That is the MVP
Yeah.
move right there from Bob Dole. That's such a cool move.
Yeah.
One of the things that happened in the game that didn't happen in y'all's variation that y'all said that did happen in the game is this pretty cool resource of
I saw
bishop
that.
bishop g1 check. So let me put that on the board real quick. Let me make sure I get it right. So king h2
I wanted-
bishop. Okay, so that's this. Let me get it back.
I definitely wanted to play bishop g1 at some point.
So here, this was what we played in the game. This line.
Okay.
Then I think it was this one,
Good night.
and then he sacked. So you don't. There's a mate now, so you don't have to sack now. So you can sack,
Say good night.
but the mate right now is
Good night.
good night.
Good night.
So Evans in this position went for the queen sack, probably just to rub it in, but I guess you don't have to. You can come down here with a check, force him here, and then hit him with this,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty cool. It's pretty slick.
Evans was
but-
like, you gave
Yeah.
me night odds. And this is what I think of that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna sack my
absolutely.
queen on you.
Yep. And so how that played out was take, and then I think the exact same motif because it still works. So then it's just check here with that one.
How could you give it you can't give a good player night odds?
Yeah, he came up with David's Gambit. And you're gonna disrespect him like that?
Should Magnus Carlsen be giving him night odds? That's a knight.
Probably.
Probably. That's probably appropriate. Yeah, at that. But McDonald, we saw your games with Labordine, buddy. You're not giving night odds. Just play the game.
Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah,
Neil.
I enjoyed that.
Neil Bruce just joined us, and so we have a new lesson so you can cast out to your chess punks on Twitter. The rule is always sack your queen.
Always.
Sound or not sound.
Yeah. The the Dojo Scrub School of Chess.
So yeah, a couple of queen sacks in there. It was interesting to me that last queen sack worked, that he didn't see. Like, the queen sack was on the board, it was the best move in the position, and he missed it until it wasn't the best move anymore. I mean, it was still forcing, but so that was interesting to me.
I
That
do
the one
that
Seth-
though. I lost a game on stream, actually. David was showing where I realized like there was like a G4 move that just like won, and I found it like a move later, and then it lost.
Oh,
That's rough.
In
Ch-
the
ch-
Saturday tournament yesterday. Yeah.
isn't chess just a worse sometimes? It's just, oh,
Mhm.
man, it's just not.
And I
fair.
remember being like, oh, G4 is not possible. You can take it with check, but it like his queen could take it with check, but his queen couldn't take it with check. It was covered by a knight. And after like something moved, and I was like, oh, I can play G4. After his queen moved or something, I was like, oh, I can play G4. It's covered by that knight.
Chess is dumb.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
good MVP to Bob Dole and Seth on that one. Y'all found the hardest move, so good job. That was awesome.
That was a good one.
Same ones. Let me close this. Close this. All right, so this is not a game. This is now a chess puzzle that
I'm also gonna be
he
right
made
back.
himself.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. But
Yep.
you guys go.
Okay.
Yep. So this is a chess puzzle. It's a mate in 3. Of course you can do more than mate in 3, but to solve the puzzle, it's a mate in 3, and it's one that Captain Evans created.
Interesting. I wonder if this one is in this book of 800,000 mating
Yeah.
puzzles.
Like, does it give it by author? That'd be
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could find it, I bet it's in there somewhere in the huge mate in 3 section.
Yeah. And as a spoiler, there's not in this game, but there's also a pretty cool puzzle he made. I found with stipulations that was pretty cool right here. So just spoiler, this is one that I'm excited to get to, hopefully. So if y'all get bored of some of these other ones, we can. This is the cool one right here. So
yeah, that's a good position.
A common position.
Yeah, right. Okay.
yeah, so mate in 3, and I got a hint if y'all want the hint. Otherwise, I'll just shut my trap and let y'all.
Yeah, we'll try it first, and then we'll see if we need that.
What's the chat up to? I haven't seen the chat.
Yeah.
Did Chess Latte go away? Did he go eat dinner?
Yeah. Terrible. Our chat really quiets down when Just Latte leaves. But we got Neil Bruce in chat, so that's cool.
All right, I think I heard you say mate in 3.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm not looking at the chat because I saw
Oh, these are the
possible. Someone was putting out a line, so I didn't want to see it. So I'm not.
these are the
looking at
ones that
chat.
take me forever. All these like open space in the middle of the
Yeah.
board.
Right, and
So
there's
hard
like,
for me.
and the knight like doesn't look like it's very useful, like as far as checkmating in this position. It's like multiple moves away from giving a check.
Picking up the
and-
night.
And then
All
the
right,
queen,
yeah.
yeah.
I haven't looked at the line, but yeah, that's a typical thing is restrict the king. My first move it.
Welcome back, Chess Latte. Hope your dinner was good.
That was dinner.
thank
What'd you have for
God.
dinner, Chess Latte? I had a deer pot roast, a venison pot roast kind of thingy. It was quite delicious.
Wow, what a
Yeah, our neighbor hunts and gives us like so much venison and deer meat, and he just like he's like this fine. He's like he always just
you
always
live in
gives
that
us like all
Virginia
this.
life.
Yeah, exactly.
Out in the woods. I thought you lived like in the DC area. I didn't realize you lived in like the backwoods.
I live in Richmond, so I grew up out
Oh,
in the,
Richmond,
in the
Richmond,
country.
that's right.
But yeah, no, I'm not
That's
Northern
right,
Virginia.
not DC. Sorry,
I'm not Northern
Richmond.
Virginia, DC
But-
area.
But still, Richmond's pretty metropolitan.
Yeah, it is. It's growing, but yeah, we're right on the border of like actual like city and then the country. I grew up out in the
Yeah.
country, but like I'm right in like the
Yeah.
the definition of suburbs, white America.
Nice. Anyway,
All right, I'm looking at Queen C3.
I was looking at that as well.
That restricts the king to one
Three
move.
stalemate. Where,
F-
which, oh,
No,
yeah.
it can go to F4
Oh, I see.
and then
Mhm.
Queen F. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
That
but
seems
now
like the
what?
most restricting move.
Uh-huh. But yeah, how do we get him? Queen E3?
Queen
No.
E3, he goes to G4.
Right. So maybe Queen and Queen
Oh,
F3.
well, hold on.
goes-
No. Hold on. Queen
A knight
C3, Queen F4. Sorry. Queen C3, King F4, Queen E3, King G4.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had something.
Yeah, I don't see a mate there.
Wait, hold on. I thought our queen could get to F5, but I was wrong.
Well, after King F4 is knight. Do we bring the knight in? We could give a knight G6 check, but that's not helpful. No, that's not helpful because it's then he gets all these light squares that he can go to. At that point, he could go to F5.
I'm not willing to give up on this line yet. Queen C3, King F4.
Dr. Love in chat, you did get it correct, just FYI, just to let you know.
And then Queen C4, maybe?
Did you say somebody in chat already had it?
Nah,
Yeah, somebody in chat got it.
doesn't do anything.
It wasn't Chess Latte. Chess Latte got it wrong. No matter what he says, don't listen to him. He was wrong.
I
And
didn't
then-
see his line, but
I know Chess Latte. He posts the emote when he's got it.
What if you can make like another non-check that just like restricts the king? Sometimes, in these compositions.
And stalemate him? Are you crazy?
You just got to keep giving him one square.
If this was my game, I would just straight up just play it and just hello kitty cat.
Sack
I
it out on
would-
purpose, then do the L thing. With the queen.
Do the L, do the night move. That's what I do every time. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, if this was a game, it would be like mate in 15,
Yeah. All right, in our line that he's got on the board, King F4.
King. Uh-huh.
Bob those cats on. Get our mascot.
What do you see? Do you see a follow up, Dave?
No, I don't.
Or do you see a better line? Because I'm locked into this line right now, trying to figure out how to.
I'm terrible at these open mating nets.
They're so hard.
Even when I know the answer, it's like I never get this.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what the heck?
Yeah, Dirk. I think. Did you say it's mate in 3? Dirk
Yeah,
was
mate in
asking.
3.
Yeah, mate in 3.
And I got one hint chambered if y'all want. Otherwise, it's a simple hint, but may or may not help.
We start with King E1.
Mr. King E1. Why
King
not?
E1.
I like it. How stupid are we gonna feel if that's the answer?
um,
And I'm locked into playing Queen C3, but do we think is that the
oh, eh, um,
only because it limits it so much to one square?
someone gives a good idea. I think right. So Finvar's hint I think is helpful. Right? Maybe not. Actually,
Which
no, I
hint?
don't know if I agree with that actually anymore. No, I don't think there is. Yeah, no, never mind. Yes, I do agree with the hint again. Right. So if we could get the queen to D5, right, it would be mate. If the queen was on D5, right? If we played queen D5 illegally.
No, because the queen could still go to F4.
The king can still go, yeah. So there's no square there.
Oh yeah, you're trying to.
No, he can't go to. Yeah. Where do I want it to go?
Reverse, reverse structuring it, trying to figure out where.
Yeah, no, there isn't. I don't see that square because because if it's on F5, it can go to D4, and if it's on
it always has the dark square. So somebody did say that the knight covers the light squares.
Sure.
So is there a way for the queen to cover?
Yeah. Queen E3 would be mate. That would cover both the F4 and the D4 if we could illegally play Queen E3.
True, right? True that.
But how do we keep the king frozen while we get there? Yeah, that arrow.
You throw down the Uno skip a turn card or something.
Yeah. So we have to keep the king stuck, but without stalemating. Or we have to force him like to one square and then back to that square.
I think he has an escape. I don't know how we can hold him there.
Well, how about this? So queen C3, queen F4, right? King F4. Then what about queen G3? And he goes back, right? And then we made him on E3.
Did you do it?
Well, with a lot of help.
No, ignore them.
Boom.
Those all you got it. Yeah, only legal move, and then only legal move. You got it. See the thought process of trying to reverse structure of forcing it back to there. Smart.
Yeah, well done. Like,
I couldn't even find I couldn't even find the square to illegally move my queen to.
That is, that's tricky, but that's good. Like reverse, reverse engineer it to get it to the square.
Yeah.
For those kind of positions, you have to do that. That's tough.
Yeah, awesome job. I was talking to myself like, how would I explain this position, like to give a hint or anything? And that was like how I did. I was like, okay, well, since I know the answer, it's like, oh, if you can move this queen anywhere in the board, it would be right here. So
this is how you do. Luckily, unfortunately, I'm terrible at visualization, but the thought process is just how you solve any hard math problem. So I do have a little, basically.
I'm gonna have to make a GP emote now, Dirk. It says GP, good puzzle, instead of GG.
My hint was gonna be it's all queen moves. It's gonna be my hint since it was just all queen moves.
And that's all I was calculating, but then I was afraid that's like a flaw that I get locked into, where it's like it was gonna be some like ridiculously nice like final like knight move to mate. That's like ridiculously hard to see.
A nice right triangle there, I gotta say. Yeah.
Okay. No, he was a sailor. He probably used all the,
Yeah. The triangulation there.
There you go. He pulled out his shoot. What's the thing called where they would shoot the stars to get the angle?
Oh, the sextant or the
the sextant. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. That was
that's a like telescope thing, like protractor telescope thing. Sextant. Yeah.
Sextant.
Yeah, Cannibal knew it too. Yeah, it's because there was somebody in college in studio that they built one themselves, like they in the metal shop and everything like that. They built their own sextant.
Yes.
I was like, dude, just grab your iPhone; it'll show you where the stars are. But it was pretty nice.
Not to be confused with the sextant.
So I got two puzzles and two puzzles left, and then I guess it would be what's the term? A study. So we can keep going along if I want, but
Yeah.
So I got all right, perfect.
I'm
So this
down.
one's a mate and 4, and
Oh, another one right out in the open.
yeah, this is another one that he was credited with. So he authored this one, Captain Evans did, and got it published.
All right.
Yeah, this one's hard too. This one's hard. I would probably not get this one.
It's harder than all right.
This one's
Yeah, mate and
harder.
4.
All right, main 4. Oh man.
Oh, it's harder. Mate and 4. We have one extra step to do.
All right, is there a square?
Yeah, let's just
Can
start.
we
Let's
do
just
that
start.
thing again? Can we illegally move our queen to a square that's
No.
No.
Every piece moves now in this one.
no?
Every piece moves, and the checkmate, the fourth move, there's 3 variations as well.
Oh my gosh.
So mating the fourth, like it's mating 4, but that fourth move, there's 3 ways to checkmate, or 4, depending on. I guess he has 3 options.
There's 3
and
main.
mated him 4. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Dave, you got 3 minutes. Go.
Do I have any hints? Let me see if I can chamber a hint that might be. Let's see.
All right, first move. Let's look at restricting the king.
Yeah, restricting the king is
What's
good.
the most restricting move?
He's pretty restricted, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I don't know. He can get out pretty easily.
He's just got the ones. He's got that light square.
Yeah, but as soon as we move a piece,
So
that
he moves
square's
a
gonna
queen.
move.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
But
he's
so-
pretty restricted right now. So I kind of don't want to move anything. I want to just let him.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So it might be
King
just
C3 looks pretty forcing.
We'll pass.
pass and then let him walk himself into the corner.
What was that, Bob Dole? That was
King C3 looks pretty forcing. He has to move to.
King. Okay. Well, let's not. Yeah. Well, all right. King C3. He can go to C6.
It's only C6 is his only move, so that's good.
Again, just play like sacrifice the bishop and play Queen F6 or something. It's so
Latte,
easy.
Latte's wrong.
Yeah, Latte doesn't know. He got it wrong again.
You're wrong. I saw your answer. I read your mind, Latte. That's wrong.
Can't solve this puzzle after tacos. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's what he had tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. What kind of tacos? What kind of tacos did you have? Hard shell, soft shell, chicken, steak,
Chicken.
carnitas. What's it called when it's like the real one with like the cow tongue? That's like a real
Lengua.
taco, right? Is that what it is?
Well, there's lots of tacos.
It's weird. I've
yeah.
only had it once. It's like the cow
Lengua
tongue. It's like
is-
the texture.
Lengua is tongue, I think.
Let's talk to Xanth.
called.
He's in Texas.
I think I should know that. Lengua is tongue, I think. I don't know if that's what Hoki's talking about. I think there's a different search the P or something.
I don't know what I'm talking about, so don't try to guess what I'm talking about.
The pea taco. There's now I'm trying to think of what was the filling, Latte.
Yeah, what's the
What was
filling?
the-
Also, Queen
Give us-
F6, I think,
give us
is
those filling
stalemate. So
deets.
it's not play Queen F6, as Merle said. Wait, is that not stalemate? Did you correct yourself?
Queen
Yeah,
F6.
that's stalemate.
Stalemate in one.
Puzzle
Stalemate
solved.
in one. It's a
Next.
stalemate in one puzzle.
Next.
I find that in my game all the time. I can do that game I play live.
That's a great book. Let's put together a book of puzzles of stalemate in one.
Yeah, that it might be helpful, how to
Yeah.
make sure you don't actually do it. You get so good at it, you can always avoid it.
Also, Bishop B6 is also a stalemate. No, it's not.
Latte.
Sorry, I'm wrong. See, I'm bad at our new book.
Latte, your solution is wrong, and you won't tell, and you need to tell everyone what you ate in your tacos.
How
It's
many
Latte.
moves
We
was
know
this
you
supposed
got
to
your.
be?
We know you got
Six?
the puzzle wrong.
This one's 4, mate and 4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah. And I guess the one thing that I'll keep on
Dripman, are you supposed to be like playing with
Dripman.
leather with Drew or something?
Yeah, we heard there you guys were having leather night or something.
Yeah, we got the new and improved Drew over here.
Yeah.
or Nordovich, as Jesse likes to say. All right, so I've successfully not really looked at this puzzle that deep.
Yeah, King C3 seems like a
Yeah.
So we'll say one thing when you're doing y'all's initial analysis is how the king's blocked in. You said you can't move any pieces. When I was looking at this, I guess one stood out. Like one piece is kind of not doing much, I guess, from what I was seeing. Give you.
Oh yeah.
So we want to get the king. Wait.
The king.
All right, so
is
we've got a
taking
dark
away
squared bishop.
nothing.
The king is on a light square.
So just saying, like everything this bishop's covering is already covered by another piece, so he's being worthless right now, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, the bishop. Well, or you could argue the bishop or the king, because either one of them is redundant. One of them is redundant at the moment.
Yeah. King's covering the white square, though.
You're right. King is covering C4. Never mind. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So right now
we can waste the move with
the king.
bishop.
The king is forced to go to the left. So if we move the bishop to something like B6, king still has to go to C6. And the queen can check on C7. Then the king has to go to B5.
Man, he's so close to mated, right?
Yeah, but it's like he can always.
No, he can go to D5 there.
Yeah, he can go back. He can go back. Yeah. All right, but you like my train of thought?
I do.
It sounded decent.
It is mate and 4, Jaliptic. Yes.
Yeah, mate and 4.
Latte, your taco meat, please.
Latte, if you don't tell us what you had in a taco in the next 30 seconds, you're banned.
Do a poll. Do a poll. Chicken, goat tongue, beef, fajita.
Yeah.
Carnitas, veggie. It could have been.
And I hope you didn't do the ground beef. I hope you did shredded beef or something at least.
Wait, Dritman, has the game started yet?
Yeah, it's long since started.
Was it? Oh, it started at 6 or something like that, or 6 something, right?
Yeah, your time.
Oh yeah, sorry, East Coast time. I forgot. You guys don't all live on where I live. What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, we don't get that. We don't get that backcountry deer meat.
We get that deer meat. We took down all of our Confederate statues.
That's good.
We're so progressive. Rams are up 7-0. All right. So he had beef. All right. Thanks for the show, guys. We'll cut it there. Just Latte told us what he had in his tacos.
What kind? Shredded, or ground?
Is it ground beef?
Fajita.
Is it white people taco? Latte,
exactly.
Or was it good taco? All right. Anyway,
I don't think I've seen it in the chat either. The answer that the tacos are the
tacos are the answer. All right. Yeah. So where can that bishop go to help out the most?
I don't have any idea. It really helps. So it's not intuitive. This puzzle to me. Go ahead.
I thought B6 was a good try. Maybe F4.
Yeah. What about going the other way to F4? He still can only go to. They can still only go to C6, right?
Well, it's a king, so I guess you could say it's a he. I don't know. And
I'm not going down that. I'm not taking that battle. That's on you.
All right. Well, 2 pieces have genders, and the rest can be whatever.
All right. Bishop F4, King C6. Queen C7.
Queen C7.
It's
like he's getting away.
Because then he goes to B5
or D5.
Oh yeah, you can always go back to that stupid D5 square.
But if he goes back to D5, it looks.
Oh wait, no, then that's mate.
It looks terminal, yeah.
Yeah, because then Queen C4 is mate.
Queen C4. Is it? I was even thinking Queen D6.
Yeah,
might
so
be
if it's
mate.
bishop F4, King
Queen
C6, like he's
D6.
got marked.
Queen D6
Queen-
would have also been mate in that line. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so he
Um,
can't go there. All right, we narrowed it down. So he has to go to
B5.
B5.
But it's after B5, it looks like he's getting
Then
away.
hold on. No, wait. No. Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry. I was trying to figure out if like Queen C4.
Mhm.
No, it doesn't, because then he goes to B6.
Mhm.
I wish that
But
bishop was still there.
all right, but can we where can he go? Like if it was black's move in this position, where can the king go? He can go anywhere on no, he can go to A4 and A6. He can go to B4 and that's it.
What if we
He's on
started with
B5.
if we started with Queen E4?
Started with what?
Queen E4.
A Queen E4 to start it. Then King, obviously, King D6.
C6. Yeah.
King D6.
And I think that gives him
Start-
too many.
Start chasing him with the king.
Yeah, I think Xanth laid on. I think it's safe to say it's a bishop move to start, right? Is that fair to
Yeah.
say?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And
So it
y'all
is a
had
bishop.
the right bishop move too. So this
All right,
is
so
the
bishop
F4.
F4 is right. So it's narrowing it down. So bishop F4, he has to go to C6.
Yeah, I think Queen C7. Well, what about Queen D6 here? Queen C7 or Queen D6?
Queen D6, he can go to B7 or B5. Let's say he
Mhm.
goes to B7.
Yeah, maybe C7's more forceful.
All right, so if we take
Yeah, we're giving
so
ourselves too many branches. Let's go with Queen
Yeah.
C7.
Queen C7 has to
yeah.
go to B5.
Mm-hmm.
King C3
Okay.
has to go to A4.
Or A6.
Yeah.
But either
Yeah.
way, A6, it's mate. No.
Oh, A6 is mate. No, it's not. The bishop moved. Visualization
know.
training, guys. That's why
Yeah,
we're here.
A6. If it's the king is on A6. But I think I just stalemated him. Dang it. How many moves have we played? We played 3. We got to mate him now. So on A6, there's got to be a mate.
Hold on, A6. Bishop B8.
No, we're out of moves.
Oh yeah.
That was 4. Hint, no check, says Latte.
Okay, well I was on the right track then when I said King C3.
I was right. He was wrong. I was right that he was wrong.
Wait, all right, so there, Queen C7. Unless that's not right.
I didn't even think he was wrong. I just said it and he was.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that.
All right. Okay. Hint no check, says
No,
Latte.
hold on. That's a good tip. That's what we have been. No check till mate. Is that seriously the answer?
All right, so
That is
bishop
correct.
F4.
That's a correct hint.
Bishop
Wow,
F4.
dude, you are just treading on stalemate territory.
Well,
all right, so bishop
King
F4.
C4. King C4 now. King C4. Yeah. Let's get that opposition.
Opposition with no pawns on the board.
Still restricts the king.
All right, King B6.
King B6. All right, we've made 2. If King B6.
I'm just going to stick with it. King B4 doesn't work.
No, they just do that dance.
C7. Oh, no, I guess
Can't be check.
Yeah.
So, but now like maybe a queen move, maybe just inch in with the queen, but don't check them.
So we got 2 moves left.
Yeah.
We have
So,
2 queen
like,
moves to check.
okay, so if it's black's move again, I like this idea. Where can they go? So if it's on b6 with the moves we've made,
Oh,
they can go to
no.
a5. Yeah, go ahead.
Queen. So queen after queen. After king c4, king b6,
Mm-hmm.
queen. What did I just have in my head? Queen d7, king
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
a6, queen
But I
a7 and
don't.
8.
Queen
No,
a7.
the bishop moved. Damn it. Never mind.
Yeah. I see what you're
No,
trying to do.
I visualized the wrong thing.
All right. So okay, so right now, where can he go from b6? Let's do that. Back to what I was saying.
All right, so he's at b6, and
Uh-huh.
we have 2 moves. He can't
And
go to a6 because the queen's covering it. So he can go to.
He can't go to. He can go to a6. He can't go to a7.
Sorry, a7. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I meant a7.
Yeah. He can go to a4 or no. Sorry, he can go to a5 or a6, and I think that's it.
Oh wait, hold on. No, that might have still worked. No, it didn't. So queen, king
No,
c4.
I'm sorry. He
king
can go
b6.
and he can go back to c4.
Not c6. You mean?
He can go to c6. No, he can't go to c. Wait. Oh yeah, c6. Yes. I meant c6. We're on c4. He can go to c6, a6, or a5.
But not after. So if
we could like kill.
If we play bishop f, the bishop move, king c6.
We just need to force him on the one square.
King c4, king.
I do remember
b6.
I did say that the mate in one is in 3 positions at the end, so there's 3. The very last position, the king can go 3 spots, and all of them are mate.
Okay, so all right, so king. So after that, all right, so bishop king. No, sorry, bishop king, then bishop to b6. I think is the only legal move after this. So after bishop f4, king c4. Sorry, bishop f4, king c6.
King c4.
Oh,
yeah. Sorry, bishop f4, king c6, king c4, king b6.
King b6, queen. I still think d7.
Okay. Queen d7. Then they can go to a6 or a5.
Then there's.
And we got to mate them. Wait.
Then queen isn't queen b5 mate?
If they go to a5, but not if they go to a6.
Yeah, it is because the damn bishop moved. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
All right, Dave, what do you got? Because I'm struggling. I think I've said the same line like 4 times. I keep forgetting that the bishop's moved.
Yeah, I know. It's just struggle. So, all right. So I got lost in the middle there so much. So you got bishop f4, and then king c6. And then,
I'll confirm these are the 2 correct moves right here. I'll confirm this for y'all.
on c4, and then he has to move to b6, right? Then it's hard to visualize this.
Yeah,
that's clearly I keep messing up on my visualization.
BobDole, he's gonna do it.
BobDole's gonna do it.
You have a king on c3. You have a bishop.
Move the bishop.
How could Latte get this?
Because he had those beef
scary.
tacos. It fueled his brain.
So you can't move the king because he could just go back. So I think king moves out.
Yeah, hits crits. It's mate in 4.
You don't really want to move the bishop again.
The moves marked on the screen are confirmed, so we only have to find the last 2 moves, but we're struggling.
It's probably a queen move.
But they did say
That's
the
what I'm
hint so that I'm
thinking.
locked on that. It's not a check though. So so we just have to restrict them, which is why I kept trying to think like a D7 move, but maybe I'm locked into that move too much.
Well, what are the other candidate moves?
So far, the only candidate move I've heard was Queen D7.
Queen D7. About
Queen D7.
Queen C5 is check, so it's out. Queen B4.
E4.
Queen A3.
Queen A3. Or something really stupid.
Well, Queen B4 is check, so that's not too.
Yeah,
What about
yeah.
Queen A3?
Queen A3. Queen H7. No, just joking.
Queen A3. Does the king have a square?
It could be a bishop.
It could be a bishop move. I'm not
Yeah.
looking at that.
We just don't know. We just don't get it.
Wait, if the king, what about queen? What happens after queen?
I think you need to step back and
Could
first
the
look at
king-
where the king can go to.
I was
Yeah,
actually
where could the
looking.
king go?
So after Queen A3, I have briefly looked at this. Queen A3,
A6.
he can go back to C6.
Uh-huh.
He can go to B7, and that's it. Pretty sure.
Sorry.
And then from there, where's your mate? Supposedly he has 3 options in the final position, but
Yeah, so look where the king can go before we make a move.
So it's probably not.
yeah, that's
A3.
what we're trying to do.
All right, I'm gonna request put the moves on the board to help our visualization. If you guys are okay with that.
It's fine. We're pretty stuck.
Yeah. All right.
That,
So
you
we're
can
here.
put
It's
the king
black
on
to move. Yeah.
B6.
So king has to go to B6. All right. Yeah. Leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. So this is where we've got to, and it's mate and 2 from here, right?
Yes.
So the king can go back to C6 or to A6 or to A5.
Okay. Well, actually, after Queen A3, I saw if King C6.
I don't like
No,
Queen
it's not.
A3.
No. Never mind. I thought Queen A8 was mate, but it's not.
I want to check him, but I think that's again. I think somebody already said that that's not the case, right? So it's not a check.
Yeah.
Not a
No
check.
checks.
So I would play C7 in a heartbeat here.
What about like Bishop B8? What about Bishop B8?
All right, they were restricting. Well,
Bishop B8. We're just
wait a minute. Does that work? No.
Bishop
So
B8.
queen can go back to C6.
no.
No, then
Wait,
that's
hold
mate.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So king
Okay.
A6, queen A7.
Well, no, it's
Right. Bishop.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Bishop
yeah.
B8.
So bishop
If
B8,
king- so
yeah.
let's look at the 3 moves. If King A6, Queen
A7
Queen
is mate.
A7. If King B5, Queen A7 is still mate. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Did you
if
find it?
King, it's this. And then if King C6, then Queen.
Then that's mate. Is that it? I think you got
Queen
it.
C7 is mate, right?
Yeah.
It's mate. Yeah.
So
Yep.
bishop
That was the-
B8. Wow.
Yeah. What a killer move. Good job.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So
That
yeah, I'll
is
put it
a-
on the board. So I'll put the first one for people. Yeah, like you said there, it's gonna be mate. And then the next one's the same move, like you said. If you go here,
Yeah,
both mate.
are. Yeah.
and then here, it's mate. Man, good job.
Bishop B8. That is a tough move to find.
Yeah.
Damn you,
I had to-
Evans.
Yeah, I had to keep from like jumping when you said B. I was like, yeah, he got it. That was man, what a hard move. That's
Yeah, we had to cheat to get it too.
Yeah,
but,
we got tips.
uh-huh.
We had a tip
super
line.
impressive. Super impressive. That was well
Yeah, we got
done.
another GP from Dirk.
Yeah. I
Thank
can't do
you.
these open puzzles. There's just too many
Yeah, these open
you
ones
get-
are hard.
Did you get that latte?
Yeah, I did latte. Is he lying?
Is he lying?
Hey, thanks, Joel.
Just
Listen.
liar.
Man, that one was a good one.
Good job, Latte. Now this is a position I can get behind.
Now there's rules to this one though. There's rules. There's a so he made this right before he died. Captain Evans did, and I just barely found it today. And somebody found it in an old newspaper, and they said, "Oh, Captain Evans made this like a year before he died." And there's a stipulation. Let me read the rules. There's a stipulation, and they are. Let me get it. 1 second. All right, the rules are not this. Sorry. Special puzzle. The rules are white to move and mate the king at the square he now occupies with a rook on the knight's file. So what that's saying is without capturing, I'm gonna read the rules and I'll kind of point what they mean. White to move and mate the king at the square he now occupies with a rook on the knight's file without capturing the adversary's king pawn or permitting king's knight's pawn or permitting black to take either of his pawns. So the rules are
that was a Siemens language.
yeah.
Put that in. There's a lot of a lot of language there.
Yeah. So you got to mate him with a rook on the knight's file. So let's talk about this. You got to mate him on this file with a rook.
Okay. Right.
You're not allowed to take the king.
We can't take the pawn in front of the king.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't take this.
Wait,
I thought you said knight's pawn. Wouldn't that be the
this
pawn?
Let's see.
Isn't that the bishop pawn, the F pawn?
Let's see. Without white to move, mate the king on the square he now occupies. So the king has to stay there, or has to be there. I should not stay there. He has to be there when you mate him. Without capturing the adversary's KT's pawn. So king's knight's pawn. So
the king knight's pawn. Yeah, so that's the G pawn. So we can't take the G pawn.
But we have to mate with a rook.
Yeah, so I think it means. Let me look at it again. Let's see.
Also, Joel's here. Yes, this is Captain Evans, the naval signaling. I figured this is up Joel's alley. It's got like old school.
Inventor of the Evans Gambit and some lights and the turn signals for boats. So you can't let these get captured either. And there could be multiple solutions to this. I found one. Let me get to the bottom of without capturing the adversary's king's knight's pawn. Yeah.
King's knight's pawn. So we can't capture the G pawn.
I think that's wrong. I think you have to capture the G pawn though. So I thought it was, when I first read this, I thought it was this pawn you couldn't capture. But that would be the king's bishop's pawn, I guess.
Right. If you don't capture the king's knight's pawn, how are you going to mate him on? If you don't capture the pawn on the G file, how are you going to mate him on the G file with a rook?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might be possible, and there's a solution. So I guess we'll see what y'all get, but we can maybe waive that rule, or maybe we'll reinterpret it. But so right now the rules are for sure you can't let them capture these. So that's a no-go. And when you checkmate them, you have to checkmate them when the king has to be mated on this file. And it has to be with a rook.
Okay.
And I guess there might be a way. Now that I'm thinking about it, there might be a way to not capture with this, but we'll go ahead and waive that, or we'll, I think if you figure out how to deal with this pawn,
maybe Merle's is suggesting that you take the G pawn as mate.
Take the G pawn, like right now.
No, and not, but like the final move, like you can't take it until you have mate or something.
That could be it. Yeah, that could be. I could pull up the article that even has it, like the actual old newspaper, but it's it was written in 1840 or something like that, or something crazy. Or I guess like 1870.
All right. We need to displace the queen. You don't say. All right.
Oh, 49ers scored 7-7.
This is from Spassky Bronstein.
Spassky Bronstein.
Oh yeah, this is
his history checks out.
No, Latte believed him.
This is white to play, by the way, Kanagi.
All right.
All right, because if I wanted to
Wait.
mate him, I assume I would have just take the bishop.
Well, how can we prevent him from taking our pawns?
I see a mate in 3. Can I just do that instead?
Is it on the G file without with a rook?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, but
How do we get our?
Does it say how many moves?
It's not. I think no. So the solution was never given. So this was published in like 1890, and the solution was never given. The solution I'm working on was one somebody came up with that. So there could be multiple solutions, and
Oh, so he created this and then died and never gave the solution.
yeah,
Oh, what a
or
jerk.
the newspaper never published it. Yeah.
Latte, this did not happen in a Spassky game.
Spassky just turned 85 today, as a matter of fact. He was not alive in 1980, whatever it was, or 18. Sorry.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
1871 is when this was published.
1871.
The name of the journal called the Gentleman's Journal, naturally.
Obviously.
Naturally. Oh man.
So what are we starting with?
Yeah, I have no
Which-
idea.
I was looking
Candidate
at
starter move.
rook b4. So you gotta get that bishop out of the way.
Rook b4.
There's a rook on b4 already.
there already is a rook on b4.
Oh, sorry, rook b4 to a4. Sorry.
Rook to a4.
Oh, rook b4 to a4.
But then they can take a pawn. They can take right. We
Yeah,
have
you gotta
to.
prevent this.
Oh, they can't. Oh.
I was trying to figure out, like,
Well,
it doesn't
sure,
work with the
but
rules
base.
though. I was looking at something like queen
Yeah.
queen takes f7, king takes
How do you
rook
prevent them from taking the
b7.
pawns? I don't understand that.
rook b7 check.
We need the king to go
King
back.
has to go back, and then you take the
Oh.
pawn, but then the queen takes.
But that's okay.
But we can't. I don't understand how we're gonna check on the G file.
Well, we're not going to take the pawn. We can't take the G pawn.
So it has to be either rook takes f8 or queen takes f7.
He was.
If you can't let them take the pawns, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying. It's got to be forcing. So it's not like we can drop a rook back in time.
So, but okay. So if you take f8,
That's a mating pattern, right? Because then the king takes, then you play rook b8.
Well, your opponent knows that you have to checkmate him.
Yeah.
The g file.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. It's G file odds.
So the rules of the problem are we have to check with we have to mate on the G file with a rook, and we can't let them take the F or the H pawns.
yeah. Could I win a game with like one of the senseis with these rules? Like they have to mate me on the G file without.
You're talking about the gauntlet.
Yeah. Can we add this to the gauntlet?
G file with a rook. It's 5,000 points.
I don't. Yeah, we don't know how many moves.
And there's no move restriction. We can as many moves as we need. There's rook
Anywhere from
b3.
1 and 100.
Final move is rook b3 takes g3. Okay, maybe. But what about that pawn in the way? All right, you're going too many hints. Too many hints, Joel. But we can't let g take h6. That's against the rules.
Yeah, no pawn captures on these, or you lose.
All right. Well,
That's what I don't
Okay.
get.
maybe queen f7 is the better try.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
Joel's
that's
just
fine,
guessing.
Joel.
He doesn't know the answer.
That's fine. You're just like us then. Okay, cool. All right, so then king takes.
Yeah.
And then rook checks him back to his home.
Which rook?
I don't know.
Would he go back though? I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, these are all.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
double,
it has to
the
be
double
the
triple
four
pawns.
I guess it has to be rook 4 to b7. Would have to be the move. So he goes back to his home, and then
Go back to your home.
yeah, and then we made him rook takes g7. Oh, but then that wouldn't even be mate because no, that would be mate. So the pin seems crucial on the bishop. Why do we have three? Why do we have tripled pawns?
Yeah, it's the Spassky Gambit. That's the formation you get.
Yeah, classic pawn structures. Gotta know your classic pawn structure.
All right, what about the theme of the night? Queen takes e3.
Queen takes e3. Oh, you want to sack it that way, but then they
Queen
take a pawn.
E3 to take a pawn, yeah. no good.
And so seems like it has to be a check.
Yeah, but then they get mated.
Like
That's not the point. That's not the game. You're playing a different game, Derek.
So it's got to be. Is it like? So it's got to be like forcing moves.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be interesting to see if I'll find alternate solutions to what I found. But yeah, it seems like it needs to be a forcing move. So it has to be a check or something. Go ahead.
You sack the queen early, then you're gonna have a hard time checking the king. Like,
but we have to check with a rook.
Yeah, but you have to get your rook onto the G file first, and you're gonna not be able to do that.
That's why I was trying.
You're not gonna let him take a pawn before you do that.
I don't understand how we get a rook to the G file.
I think you got to maybe start with rook takes F8.
It's so easy to checkmate them if we don't have these rules.
Takes f8, queen takes f7, hits crits, argues or suggests. Rook takes f8, king takes f8, queen takes f7, king takes f7. We still got to
sacking our queen.
Wait, hold on. No.
We should force him back home. Rook b7 forces him back home. But we can't play rook g7 mate, right? That's not allowed.
Yeah, because the queen covers it. So it's like we
have
to get rid of that queen. Yeah, that's
so,
the simplest. No, it's not even that. The simplest solution is just queen f. It's not a solution. My initial thought was like queen f7 check. King has to take. Rook b7 check. If the king goes back, then it's like, is rook to g7 mate? It's not because the queen covers it.
Did you though, Baron? Did you really?
All right, so rook takes f8, king takes, and then you move you get a discover check with the
a little double check.
Move
right.
the rook to b3.
B3.
So check, take b3. You said right here. Yeah. So he's in check. Down.
He's in check.
He can run. He's gonna run away. He's gonna go to e8.
There's only one move, I think.
Keep
right?
chasing him with check.
No, he can't go anywhere, right? He has to block, I think.
He has to block. Can't e8 is available, I believe, in this line.
Oh wait, hold. Rook takes. Check, king takes. Bishop b3.
Check. Can you go to e8?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at.
Okay, he goes to e8. We take them.
Queen takes.
Take his rook.
Queen takes e3. Check.
I'm forcing out here, though.
Yeah, but then he goes to D8. That's what I'm. Yeah.
He's getting too far away. We need him to go back home.
Hold on. What? It's that. No.
He can go back to G8. His
Hold on.
trips,
We don't know how many moves he has.
We have to keep him on. We want to mate him on G8. So,
all right, but
theory,
what
if Black is also playing this game, they would try to not.
What if we do something? I don't understand how we stop that G pawn. I was thinking Rook takes Bishop, King takes Rook to B3, like you were saying. If he goes to E8, check with the Queen. No, because then he can trade queens and still.
If he goes to E8, I think you gotta take the Rook. Rook takes Rook for check.
Rook takes Rook check.
But we can't take with the Rook because then we're out of Rooks and we need a Rook to mate.
Oh, true. Oh yeah, because he could take with the Queen.
All about the Rooks. Rook takes G3.
Oh, well done. What about Queen takes Rook?
So that's this line check, take.
Yeah.
And take here.
Well, no, take, and then still Rook B3.
Oh, gotcha. So check, take,
Rook
check
B3,
with the discovery. They go here, I guess, to be difficult, and then where'd you want to check the Queen?
I'll be very impressed that Baron actually has this.
Aren't they? Isn't the king on F8 there? Then they're check, and then they go back to. And then the king's on
check. They're on F8, yeah. Then you went here and they're checked, and so they can either go back to G8 or they can go to E8.
So if they go to
E8, we'll say just be difficult, maybe.
Yeah, if they go to G8.
We don't want to mate them in one though, Merrills. We want to mate them on the G file.
If they go to G8, then I'm lost. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to mate them. Or take one of the pawns.
If you mate them anywhere else, you lose.
I think so we say we mate them on the G file, but I don't think we can
with the Rook.
I don't think we can come up the file. I think it's got to be across like the 7th rank, because anytime we swing the Rook over to the G file, they can just push the pawn.
Maybe.
Like does that make sense? Anytime we bring the Rook over to, like, if we were to get it to G3 somehow. If
well,
we were like,
y'all got it successful to G3, right? Like right here, it's like check, take, check. You're on G3 with a check, and so he has to do something with his king. So that I think that idea is right. I think that's that seems to be a way to get your Rook to this
yeah, but
this row.
Yeah, but then it can always run out.
Yeah.
I was thinking anytime we get the Rook to like G3 or G2 or something along that file, he's just going to push the G pawn and kind of lock it down. Right? So my thought was like we'd have to come in from like the 7th rank to mate on G7.
Well, also if he takes one of our pawns, he wins.
Yeah. That's why it has to be forcing. Right?
Yeah.
So aren't the only forcing moves
promote to Rook? Yeah, if we can pin that stupid pawn, then it can never take our pawns.
But it can push.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like we just like keep letting it push. Just push. And then eventually
it could push and then we could swing it.
That's it, right? We have to mate it without taking it, right? So we have to make it push.
Make it push, and then we can
push us all the way to G4. We can somehow get it to move out of the way and then mate on the G. Is that it?
I think that's the right idea.
How do we make it push though? There's no way.
But okay, but then I just have to conceive of what this mate's gonna be, because how do we make it? Yeah, we have to freeze. We have to either capture or freeze every other black piece, so like it can't move. Then pin this thing so it pushes to G4. Get out of the way while keeping every other black piece frozen, so it pushes the G3 and then the G2. Then we come through and we mate on G3. If that makes sense.
I think that's the right idea. Yeah.
So, so how do we do that?
Well, you're still gonna start with rook
So we
takes
gotta
or
get
queen
check.
takes. I
We
think
gotta
I
get-
think it's rook takes. It's better. Yeah. Check and then
Yeah, rook takes, and then get that discovery check.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that now because we looked at that line right. The discovery check.
Okay, so maybe queen check.
This is so frustrating
Wait,
because
that's
it's
mate,
mate
isn't it?
too, isn't it?
Yeah, that
Well,
would be
queen
mate.
check, but queen check they have to block with the rook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Get the here. All right, wait. So rook
Check
takes.
takes,
Get the discover check. Get the discover check. No, it almost works because then
It's
they can
so
go
hard to
E8.
not mate them.
No. No. We need so yeah, so if we could get the discover check and then the queen check and get them to block with the rook, right? That would get that rook. They would have to block with their rook. Then we could take their queen and then right? So something like that. If we could accomplish that. So
I think some people in chat have it, or they're claiming they have it. I haven't read their lines though.
liars.
Bunch of taco eaters.
Okay.
That sounds like some like racist things like you taco eaters, but it makes no sense.
Yeah. Well, it could be. Never mind. I won't say.
You don't have to reach. I don't reach for it too far, but in this sense, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's a callback to chess latte. It's
Right. Right. Okay. So, rook takes, check. King takes. Then what do we want to do next?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think the discovery has potential.
Yeah, but where do you move to? I was thinking you moved to b3 initially, but now I'm not sure.
Okay, what about
Wait,
someone said- I saw queen c5 get suggested in the chat, but I don't.
Is there anything to the discovery check that we have? If we can get the E rook down to block,
Yes,
then we get the discovery to win the queen.
That's what I've been talking. That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't been paying. I can't follow anything.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
that's
all
what I
right.
want.
Now I follow you.
But it doesn't quite. We can't quite force it because if you rook takes, king takes, discovery, then we have king e1 instead of if rook blocked.
So rook takes, king takes, queen b1 check, rook has to block.
Then the discovery.
Then the discovery.
Yes. Why?
Then he's got to go back to g1. Then we take the queen.
Yes,
the pawn is pinned.
And then we shuffle. We got it.
And then the pawn has to push.
Yeah, man, it was right there in front of me.
Sorry, I haven't been able to follow. My brain hasn't been working.
No,
Is that it?
Yeah, because I was thinking,
right?
thinking that the whole time that after the queen check, I don't know what I was thinking, but yes, after the queen check, then you get the discovery.
I was staring at it, reading chat, and I missed where you were talking about the discovery. So we had to save the discovery check for the right moment. So does that work?
Yeah.
So I think that works. Yeah.
So takes.
Play it out.
King takes. Takes. King takes. Queen b7. Queen b8.
Only moving the position now. Boom.
Discovery check.
Discovery. That's what we were waiting for.
Check.
That's what we were looking for.
Now take the queen.
They can
right.
take our queen if they
take
want.
Take it. Yeah.
Oh no! Then we go there. They can't.
Yeah. Then they've got to push.
Only moving the position.
Rook g1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or that.
Oh.
Only move they can make is to keep pushing the pawn.
Yeah.
That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah. And then now we need to not take the pawn. and not stalemate.
Oh, sorry, Chess Latte. No, we can take it
So
now.
for sure, this
Take
is
the
now
pawn.
checkmate.
Yeah, that's mate.
This is now checkmate.
But we
Yeah,
don't want to. We can't take it
Yeah, no, we mate on the G file with the
Oh,
rook.
we can't.
without
take it.
taking that pawn.
Yeah, we're not allowed to take it.
Oh, that's so stupid.
We need to.
So-
Which I guess you could
Yeah, you
just.
move it out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
move
wait,
the
so
rook-
yeah, move it beforehand. Yeah. So wait, no, go back one, go up to G3. Now move to like
Yeah.
E3 or something.
No.
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 Literally
Then they
anywhere.
take a pawn. Right?
No. Yeah, they got to push one more step.
Oh yeah, you're right. They do need to
Oh,
push
yeah.
one more.
All right, now get out the
It's just
way.
here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you go to F3.
Do we think they don't have
Yeah.
any other moves? Yeah.
Yeah.
And now mate.
Oh, that was
yes!
ridiculous. sorry, Chess Latte. I approved your it blocked your solution. Holy crap.
Nice. Well done. Dang. Yeah. I think the article I said didn't even do that part, so y'all took it one step further. Good job. Like, so yeah, you just got to move out of the way, get it past the 4th rank.
That's hilarious. That puzzle
The
was
pawn, the sad pawn just wandering to its imminent death.
that was the
Yeah, you just
that
go
was
here, he moves, and then I guess at this point you just go here.
Oh yeah, you could let it queen.
No, you can't. 'cause
Oh,
Oh no,
then
you
it's
still
gonna
can't take it. You still can't
This is
take it.
this is lost now.
No,
Huh?
take-
Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, you-
Yeah. so
These
do
rules,
shuffle.
I keep forgetting all these rules.
Shuffle.
Or do I need to shuffle king at this point?
Yeah, do a king move. Now move out the way.
Then
Move. Yeah, you can't do that.
Wait,
You're
I
too
don't know.
late.
I don't think you do a king move there. I think
Yeah, you did. You
You
did.
have to move
Yeah,
the rook out of the way once they can't take.
yeah. You got to go
Yeah,
back.
you
one
want to
move.
keep.
I'll
Yeah,
go here
yeah,
first.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
Keep,
you wanna go
keep the
F-
rook at G3.
Rook F1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
And
when
then
when
they
the
have to
when the
push.
pawn gets to the
Then go
fourth
here.
when the pawn gets to the 4th rank, you've got 2 squares where you got to move your rook. Oh, sorry, the 4th. The 4th rank.
Yeah, you can move the rook anywhere, but
Yeah. So you
just to the
basically
side.
once the pawn gets to the 4th rank is when you got to shift your rook out of the way to swing it up and get it over in time.
Yeah, that's so tricky. Nice.
That was the craziest puzzle I think I've ever seen.
And an 81-year-old Captain Evans came up with this. I don't know
Rook
if he
takes
was
B8.
You
hallucinating.
just got to
Rook
be.
takes B8 is not forced, right? Rook takes B8 is not forced. What are they talking about?
Doesn't
Oh, yeah,
take
it's
the
not
queen on
forced.
B8. Well, it's still pinned.
Yeah, but they're trying to last as long as they can.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
it's
Yeah,
it's
the rook is pinned.
it's pinned,
the
so
rook
you can
is
just let it,
pinned.
and they can do it now. They can just start pushing the pawn now. And it's the same concept.
Same concept.
Yeah,
Right.
you still
I
just
see what
shuffle
you're
it.
on.
Yeah, they don't. They
I
don't
guess
have
if
to take
they,
the queen.
what if
They're-
they go like this?
Yeah, they could just stalemate. They could just move the rook around forever.
Oh, okay. Oh no. All right. Well, we need to. Oh, just move the.
No,
inch
they're
the
not
queen in.
stalemated. They can always push the pawn.
No. But Derek, they can keep shuffling the rook, and we can't
Oh,
take it.
yeah,
But-
I get what you're saying.
I know what to do. I got the solution. Just inch the queen and play queen C8.
Oh yeah.
Or
And then
just
yeah. Shuffle the rook
And they
again.
move back
no.
and
Then they take the queen
you
with
go.
check.
Oh, yeah.
There you go here
No,
first.
hold on. Go
there you
back.
go.
Go back.
Yeah,
Leave the queen on B7 and move the king to A7. Sorry, go back one more. Yeah, move the king to A7.
Why not B7? You can make an inch.
I think
towards
I think it's that way. Yeah, like if
Oh yeah.
he shuffles. Well,
Oh yeah, just move the king over and take the rook.
Yeah, you got to go capture the rook with.
Yeah, king B7 here.
Yeah, king B7, and then they
No,
move
it's
king.
black's move. No, don't take
Yeah.
the queen. They do their
Yeah.
stupid shuffle.
They go there. They can just move the king. Yeah, king B7.
King B7,
Yeah.
shuffle the rook.
Queen
Keep
C8.
shuffling
And then
the
the
rook.
king,
King
the rook
C7.
can go there, and then you move the king over, and then bring the queen with it.
Yeah.
No, now go to F8. F8's the trickiest.
Yeah, go to F8. That seems the trickiest. Now move the queen to C8.
D8.
I would go queen. Yeah, D8.
D8's better.
Oh yeah,
Take
yeah,
the-
you're right.
King
King B7.
King C.
Yeah, and then the queen, if the king, yeah, and then you play
No,
king E. No,
Yeah, that works. Queen E8, and then they have now.
Now they're
okay, yeah,
forced.
that also works. Yeah.
They either take your queen or push their pawn now.
Yeah, Rengar. So you need to know the Philidor position. What's the other one? And then this one.
Lucina.
Lucina. Yeah, I could think of Lucina. You need to know the Philidor, the Lucina, and then the
And
Evans.
the crazy Evans, yeah.
Let's catch
Holy
that thing
crap.
at the end. Nice fine with that solution at the end. Yeah, doing the old Kansas City shuffle with that rook.
I'm gonna
Man.
send a RIP Kansas City, by the way. I'm gonna send a message to Kostia that he didn't include this in Game Studies 101.
Pumpkin the cat. Yeah, just resign your game and do this puzzle. You
Yeah.
don't need
Maybe it's
to.
a-
You
maybe it's
don't
a-
need to
maybe it's
play
a
real
mid game.
chess games anymore.
Holy crap, that was that was awesome. That was hilarious. All right. That wore me out. I'm tired now.
Yeah. So we can
I'm
end it on
gonna-
that one. I had one more, but
We'll
it's not
end it
one for
there.
y'all to
I'm
solve.
tired.
It was just yep. Let's do it.
Oh man, this calculation.
Wait,
We'll end it there.
This is a puzzle.
Yeah, it's a study position. So I guess just a history lesson. I guess I can do it in like a minute.
Yeah.
Is that this was this position had been like around 100 years before Evans, and even Greco had a similar position, and it was long thought to be drawn. It's like regardless, so this is a draw. Evans helped solve this, and it might have been solved. You know how chess history is; other people claim different things, but Evans was one of the first ones to solve this definitively. Like, oh no, it's actually whoever moves first wins. And in this position, with white to move first, white wins this, and it's
King
forcing him.
E2.
Yep.
Wow.
And I guess what they say in Staunton's book is that the master square for this one is being able to control this square with your king, or if you're black, controlling this one, your king knights, whatever, third rank or whatever. And any pawn move is a draw. So if you lead with this, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, he was credited with this by Staunton in one of Staunton's handbooks of helping to solve this position.
Nice.
Man, that was intense.
Yeah, but this is much prettier. This is a much cool thing.
Yeah, that one I can't get over that one.
looks.
I've
Good
never
one.
seen like a puzzle with like that many like weird, crazy rules.
Yeah, nice.
Man. All right, well we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna go watch this football game. Man,
Yeah, and if I sourced all this stuff on that timeline y'all sent out, so if you go to William Davies Evans, you can find these puzzles. You can find where I got a lot of this information. It's all kind of here. So I don't take credit for any of this. I'm just an aggregator. So Phil,
well, yeah, you put it
everything's
all
out there
together.
online.
I grabbed that link. I'll post that if you don't post it to post that in the Discord or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
In the Scrubs channel. Just kidding, that doesn't exist.
Man.
And I'll post that somewhere so you guys can go back and look at that and find that puzzle and go through all that. But this was fun, man. That puzzle blew my mind.
Yeah, good job. Y'all are impressive. I don't think I could have done any of that like y'all did. So good job.
It's a good, like
All
we had
right.
the meld.
Yeah, exactly. Between the three of us and in chat, we were able to work
We're
through
like a
it.
decent player. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Xanth, for coming on again. Thanks, HPBobDole, for coming on. This was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love to have you guys back on again sometime soon, but I'm going to go pass out after that puzzle. My brain hurts. But all right, well, we'll see you guys next week, and this was fun. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Thanks, everyone.